Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, today, no hat day today. I'm going to leave it off. It's going to be an absolute scorcher today. 33 in the UK, down in the south. Don't know what it's like up north, but in the south of the country and London area, Essex, really, really hot. So yeah, I've also got a little secret weapon in the workshop. I'm going to show you that in a second. It's just behind me. Hopefully it will make it really, really nice and cool in here. But yeah, today guys, we are working on the Kia Picanto, the donor car. We're going to start stripping all the bits off that car that we need. I'm going to bring it in the workshop in a minute. We'll have a quick look around it. I'll explain what's going on. I think I've explained in the yesterday's video a little bit about it and stuff like that. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting day because it's going to be absolutely scorching. So it's really, really going to. I'm going to struggle. I am wearing trousers still. I've got to be honest. A lot of people say, "Why are you wearing trousers?" It's because the trousers have got built-in knee pads. That you put inside. So if I'm ever kneeling on the floor, my knees are not touching the floor because there's a knee pad built into the trousers. And I've looked around for shorts that do the same thing, but they just don't because they're so short, you can't get the access to a knee pad in it at any shorts. So that's why I wear trousers, because I still need those knee pads in in the actual trousers to kneel around and work around and stuff like that. So yeah, it is what it is, but it's only today. After today, the temperature's supposed to really drop, so it should be a lot cooler. In fact, I think we've got thunderstorms in the UK next week. For about 2 or 3 days next week, there's thunderstorms and rain, so a lot cooler. But today, we're just going to get on with it. So let me bring it in and have a quick walk around it, and then we're going to go for it. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, I've got the donor Kia Picanto in the workshop. Before I get into this, let me show you. I've got an air conditioning unit. I don't know how this is going to, if it's going to be all right. The unit's quite big. I've got to keep the doors shut. So I'm going to shut that door and have the hose outside, because obviously it pulls the hot air out of the, and it just blows in the air conditioning inside. So I'm going to see. I've not used this. I've had this sitting around in the garage at home, and we've been using it at home for a while. And I thought, you know what? Let's bring it in today. Let's see how it works. And then, I can use it today and then take it back for tonight. But then it's going to get cooler again after today. So let's just see how this goes. Like I said, I've not used this in the workshop before. So it'd be interesting to see if it really, really does cool it down in here. A bit nice to work in here if it does. So that's the plan with that. The plan with this is that one of my subscribers, he does exactly what I do. He buys cars, salvage, he fixes them up and he sells them. He's got a little workshop, not far from me, 15 minutes away. And yeah, the only difference is between him and me is that he doesn't record it on YouTube and don't document what he's doing and how he's repairing it. So he messaged me and said, look, he's got exactly the same Kia Picanto as I've got, the other one that's out the front, but it's had a big hit on the front. This is a newer Kia Picanto, 2023, but it's had a serious whack on the front in the middle. I don't know, but maybe the engine is toast. I don't know. It's probably done some damage in there somehow. The exhaust system is all dropped off at the bottom. It's not in a good state. It's definitely seen better days. But so this is where the impact was for this car, was the front. And it smashed the actual... he's tried to sell it as it is, But he reckons the reason why he can't sell it is because a lot of people, they've been put off by this. But I don't think that's off-putting, I've got to be honest, because that's only a new windscreen, and then a little bit of pulling on this and the roof. We've done that before. So that wouldn't have put me off of buying this car. Yeah. So this side, the rear and the other side are in really good condition. So we're going to be using, apart from this little crack of the bumper here, but we're not going to be using that. We're not going to be using nothing on the back end apart from this light. We're going to take this off. So he messaged me and said, look, take the car, take off whatever you want. We agreed a price, take the car back to him. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to have the light, the doors, the wing, the trim, the skirting trim at the bottom. We're going to have that off. We're going to have the seat as well, the driver's seat. We'll have that because we need this. We're going to have this curtain airbag on this side. That one's gone off and it's ripped the liner quite badly, actually, that rip. So, yeah, but we need this airbag. That's not gone off, the curtain one there. So we'll have that one out of there as well. We need that. We did need seat belts, but these are all gone. All tensioned. But I don't need those anyway. I've got a set of... We've already done the seat belts on our Kia Picanto. But a lot of it we can take off and use. And that's the plan really today, is to start stripping this one down and getting some of the parts off as much as we can today, ready to go back and fit in our one. So, yeah, I'll get set up. I'll get that set up, get it nice and cool in here, and then we're going to get cracking. So, yeah, let's do this. Right, okay, guys, I hope you can hear me over the air conditioning unit. It's not that loud, actually, is it? It's not that bad. But the hot air, the heat that's coming out of this pipe is incredible. It is so hot coming out of that. But, you know, that's how it works, really. It pulls all the hot air out and brings in all the cold air. So every day and then I'm standing next to it, getting a little bit up the top. But it's actually pretty cooler in here. I've only run it for about an hour and a half, and I'm quite surprised really how much cooler it is in here. So it's definitely doing something, and obviously something is better than nothing. But yeah, as you can see there, I've just removed the wing. Not too bad. Had to pull this side skirting down a little bit because there was a bolt just been underneath there, so that was a bit fiddly, but got that off. Got the wing sorted out now, so that's that done. That's over there. I'm now going to put the driver's door on there, and it's just a lot easier with the wing out of the way. We can now get to the bolts, the 4 bolts there and there, and the wiring harness is just here. So yeah, that's what we'll do next. We'll get that door off, then we'll get that door off, and then we'll continue. Gonna get this light off as well, get that out of the way. We might, I'm not gonna say, I was gonna say we might be able to get it all stripped down today, but being it's so hot in here, I don't think I'm gonna. But let's just carry on. Let's just see how far we get, and then we'll go from there. So let's do this, guys. Right, okay guys, there we go. The doors are off pretty quick. I've got to be honest, it didn't take that long at all. There was just all it was just a wiring harness there. The inner strap that goes inside the door, there's like a strap that goes there. And then, 2 bolts, top, bottom. These 13mm bolts. Just out of there. And then, took the doors off, whip them off. Whip the rear light as well. So we've got that off. So that's over here. So we're slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. As you can see, there's kids' child seats in the car. So hopefully, in the accident, there was no sort of, injuries and stuff like that. Hopefully everyone sort of was okay. But, you can see airbags went off, steering wheel and that side. And that chair's gone off and that airbag's gone off there. So if the kids were in the car, it would have been a little bit, it's a little bit, when airbags go off in a crash, it's horrific for people. Do you know what I mean? Letting alone kids that just get really scared. So hopefully everyone was all right. But child seats are in the car. I don't possibly, has that got Isofix? I think they both got Isofix car seats because the seat belts are here and they're pinged. So it looks like the kids had Isofix. So that was good. Anyway, we've got to carry on. We need to get this roof liner down now, really. And do you know what I mean? And try and we want to try and get to this airbag that's along there. I am absolutely sweating as well. Like, even though I've got that air conditioning unit in here, it is horrific. I keep going up to it, getting some air conditioning up my top, but it's really nice and cold. Just got to carry on and work through it. So I want to get that roof liner down now, so we can see the airbag, get to that. That seat can come out as well. So we can do that. So slowly getting there, guys. We're just ripping off the parts we need and stuff like that. This lower skirt, we're going to leave that for the moment. Let's work on the other bits and pieces, and then we'll get that off today or another day. I don't really know yet, but let's continue. I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. Let me just turn this off. I just didn't realise how loud it was. Okay. Whew. It is hot. I am sweating like you wouldn't believe. It is really got to be the hottest day so far working in here. Plus, I don't know if it's helping having the doors shut or open, really. It's just really, really hot. But it's nice to go up against the air conditioning machine every now and then. So it's really, really not cooling me down and helping. But I'm carrying on. I'm having a go, continuing, and drinking plenty of water as well, guys. That is crucial. So, yeah, got loads of that going on. Right. So, I've got the curtain airbag. That is now out. And I've put the roof liner back in place and just hooked it both sides just to hold it in place. And that can stay up like that. This is the original crash bar from this car as well. Look, it's in there. Yeah, right angle, that thing. Taking the seat out as well. So we've got that as well. And then we'll just put the other seat back in here, swap it over. So we've got a seat to sit in and move it about and stuff. And yeah, you know, it's just really is that lower skirting's got to come off now. And I've pretty much got everything I need off this car. But I will keep it out the front just for a week or so, just in case, you know, little bits and pieces. You never know, really. It's nice to have a car, you know, out the front for parts if I need to get the other one finished. I'm not really going to give this one back. I did say to the guy, I said, look, it's all right if I have it for a couple of weeks, just in case, you know, I need anything or bits and pieces or whatever. He said, yeah, that's fine. Just keep hold of it whenever you need it and then just bring it back when you finish with it. So, yeah, I'll keep it at the front in case we need to jump on it and get anything off of it. But I think now what I want to do is I want to jump on this lower skirting and pull that off. So let's continue. Let's get that off now and keep going. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. Well, there we go. That is the lower side skirt removed. Not that bad, really, but I have got to get some pink, red clips to clip it back in place. So I'll order those. Not all of them are broke, but they're just, yeah, they're just a pain to get off. They just, there's no way without breaking them. But you have to be really careful. But it's just some of them are just impossible. You just can't help but them breaking. So gonna get some new clips to replace all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's all right for now. I've got loads off at the minute. But what I want to do now is I want to swap this car with the other car that we've got that we're repairing. Take off the doors off the other one. Yeah, just start putting some bits and pieces on that one, like the curtain airbag that can go up on the other one, and other, just mess around, just do whatever we can before it's got to go to the body shop with the other car. But you know, we can carry on and do some bits and pieces. So bear with me for now. Let me swap this with the other car. I'll bring it in and then we're going to continue with that one. So, and just whip off all the doors and, yeah, just see how far we get today, but still hot, guys. It hasn't got any better. It really hasn't got any better, but working through it. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, I've stopped the air conditioning unit because I really need to explain something with this car. Now, I have just sent loads of pictures to the body shop guy, and he's just confirmed with me. I thought it was going to be the case, and so did he. We've already had a conversation about this, but I think this is definitely confirmed it really. Basically, this is going to be a little bit more work than we than I anticipated. I think now what's got to happen is that so we've got to cut it there, and cut it there, and that whole T section on the outer skin has got to be replaced. There's no saving this one, unfortunately. It's too far. It's gone too far. It's bent all out of shape, and he said the best thing to do is just to cut it. But the driver's door actually fits and shuts pretty good. It's just, yeah, it's not good enough. So yeah, what we're gonna have to do, well, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do this bit, and we're gonna do the other one. So basically, what he said to do was, on the donor car, first of all, he said, whatever you do, he said this about 2 or 3 times to me. Whatever you do, don't cut anything on the car that we're keeping and putting together. Don't cut anything. I said, okay. He said, but you can cut the donor car, so you can cut the piece off and grill it. And what he means by that is basically, he said, work out the section that needs to be replaced on the other one that's a little bit lower. So if the damage is here, he said, cut it there, so that we know that it's in good condition there. So measure it, he said, from the top down, and then cut it across. Here, again, if the damage is over there or over here, he said, cut it here, along here. Same with this bit here. So I've got to work out exactly on the other one whereabouts to mark it on these 3 lines. And he said, cut them through, and then get a drill bit and get those rivets, spot welds, all drilled out. Now, we've done this before on another vehicle. We've done this. So that's what we've got to do now, unfortunately. It has to be done because this one is just too far gone. So, yeah. It's a shame. It's more work, but, you know, good content, really. I've got to be honest. It'd be interested to see. Like, he ain't gonna let me film. I know he's not, but it'd be good content for us to sort of start cutting the other one and getting these spots all drilled out. There's a lot of spots to drill out. All underneath has got to be drilled out as well. So when you cut here, so if I cut it about here, all underneath's got to be drilled out, all along there, all along that seal. So this whole section, outer section, not the inner section. He said the inner section's probably okay, it's fine. What's been squashed and pushed and moved around is the outer section. He said, so best thing to do is just cut it out, and then we'll replace it with another one that we know that's straight and we know that ain't going to give you any problems. And that's exactly what needs to be done. So, yeah, more work than I thought, but it is what it is. So I'm going to leave the curtain airbag off for the moment above, just in case. I'm even going to leave the seat there as well. I'm not going to put that seat in place. Let's leave our old one there. Doesn't matter. The less things got to go wrong or to get damaged or whatever, the better, I think. But yeah, this one's definitely just become a little bit harder. What I am going to do though is I'm going to put the wing on loosely and put the headlight in place as well. So I'm going to put those pieces on, yeah, just make it a little bit more presentable, make it a little bit more like a car. I've got to be honest. Not going to be able to put this door on because when I put the door on, this side spot on perfect. This side, obviously, because of the it's so hot. Sorry. The hinges that sit here there's a big gap like that away from where the bolts go into, and I can't get it fixed up properly and secure. So I'm going to leave this door off. Actually, leave it off, and then yeah, just do whatever we can. So let's carry on for the moment. Let's just do whatever we can for the moment. Let's get this wing on and the headlight, and then we'll just see how far we can get. But yeah, it's going to be another video now where we're going to have to cut the other one. Might try and do that tomorrow, actually. We'll see how it goes. But I think it's supposed to be a little bit cooler tomorrow, so I might attempt to do that tomorrow. I'll bring it in and then cut that section out. I knew this would happen, though. I knew as soon as, like, that's the good thing about having a donor car, is that you've got the whole car and you can just take off whatever you need and it's perfect. It works out really, really well. So, yeah, let's get set up. Let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. I'm going to call it there. I'm just absolutely sweating and sweltering. And, yeah, I just want to get back and have a shower, really. And chill out for the rest of the day. So, I'm going to leave it there. We've done loads today, actually. We've stripped down the other one. We've got all the parts off. We've got the, all the bits and pieces we kind of need. We have got to cut this out. Well, I am going to cut this out. The body shop is going to cut this out. We're going to cut the other one out. But I need to... What I'm going to probably do is I want to get the body shop guy to come over. I'm going to give him a marker. I'm going to go, right, mark off where you want me to cut. And in the meantime, we can drill out these welds, these spot welds. Probably on this one and on the other one, sort of the more we can do, obviously the cheaper it's going to be for the body shop to do his bit. But I don't want to start cutting this part on this car. I don't want to cut it, because once you've cut it, especially being metal, there's no going back really, apart from doing some welding, which we don't want to do if I cut it in the wrong place. So I just think, get him over, mark it off, we'll do that, we'll cut that one, do some drilling, do you know what I mean? We'll do some bits and pieces, and hopefully we'll carry on with this tomorrow. But I did win another little project today, and I mean little. So that's coming in tomorrow, and I'll show you that at some point this week. We will crack straight into that one. Because that actually comes with a logbook, so it should be pretty quick turnaround, that one. We've really got to get on it. So, might do that tomorrow, but we might be doing this. I don't know yet, guys. But for now, that's it. That's the end of today's video. Don't forget, drop me a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate all the support. And I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.